Hello. Um, Hello. Hello. So seems like what do you think? Seems like the audio and the video is in sync now. So a breakdown on the analysis is what we're going to be doing now. And, so so for me to do my analysis, I need to observe which of the markets are moving well right now. Um, right now. So I mean, if I can trade, right? Which of the markets are making major financial? Okay. Um, Currently, and English, obviously. Okay. Um, Medium, no. Low, no. Holidays, no. Just high. Then if it's for the currency pair, oh, yeah, all. So apply this. So for today, United States dollar by 1:30, there will be a major move on USD. So all our analysis has to be on USD strictly because of this very yo. So because of this very newly release, all our analysis has to be on United States dollar. And yeah, United States retail sales for the month current day holidays, no. Low, no. Medium, no. And then apply. Sorry. Wait, what did I do? Today, did I put today right? Current day. Uh-huh. English, yes. Holiday, low, no. Medium, no. I didn't change any major thing. Why is it not showing again? Okay, yes. The retail sales for the month and the retail sales for the month. So The previous was 0.5%. It was at 0%. Then the retail sales for the month, they are forecasting, according to them, they are forecasting that this one is going to drop. And they're also forecasting for core retail sales that the both of them are going to drop. And the both of them, the retail sales for the month of the United States is going to drop, meaning that there's a possibility of a bearish move. That is the drop, meaning that if Euro USD, if it is Euro USD, since USD is the primary pair and not the major pair, this is going to drop, meaning that it's going to, Euro USD is going to be in bearish move, while for USD JPY, since USD, since USD is the major currency pair, if USD drops, meaning that the pair is going to be in a bullish move. So that is just it. So um, the forecast, it says that USD based on retail sales is going to be in a bearish. It's going to be, will I say bearish? It's more like whether it's bearish depends on the currency pair in particular. So yeah, that's what they are forecasting. But let's go to our charts and observe our charts. So our charts now, that means all USD pairs have to be outlined. USD, right? So USD CAD, USD AD, USD GBP, USD NZD, USD JPY, USD CHF, Gold USD, Euro USD. If I'm not mistaken, that should be all the USD pairs on my top chart. Exactly. So let's hold it close and tighten the gap. Euro USD, Euro NZD. For cutting it off here. So yeah, now the next thing for us is to find the trend of the market and the markets. Let's expand it all and observe. This should be the minimum, and let's try to observe the trend. So this was in a bullish trend, and all of a sudden there was a change or a shift of structure. Left head, right shoulder. So that's a shift of structure right here. This very line, this very place, and this is a straight shift of structure. You can also see that the last, when it was in a bullish trend, the lower high of the market, why this is the higher high. Yes, those terms are always very difficult for me to understand, but this is the lower high, this is the higher high. Is it the higher low or the lower high? Please, you guys should tell me on in the chat there if it's the lower high or if this is considered the higher low or the lower high. Sometimes very difficult for me to remember. So yeah, so we're bullish. We got here. This very move broke this line. And someone could say that the thing was trying to retest this zone, then go bullish and go back up. But something else happened. It actually went bullish, got to this support zone, this very support zone, whatever name they want to call it. This is the resistance zone. I made a mistake. This resistance zone, whatever name you want to call it, this very place was a support zone. Then there were two resistance zones here and here. This very line, because this very side was tested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So because it missed this whole move did not acknowledge it doesn't mean that it will still not know. So it came up here, retested, went back down, came up there again, retested, went back down. So since it kept on rejecting and rejecting it, it pulled all the way down here, which is supposed to be our support zone. So anything that went below here was supposed to be a dangerous bubble. It broke it, came back and retested. Let me drop the line so it will be more visible. So as I'm saying my gibberish, everybody's understanding the gibberish. Okay, let me use this instead. Down here, oh goodness. Why I'm going into details for this one is because everybody's on board with this. So it came down here, broke it, and came to retest this zone. But it did not just retest it, it broke it back up. So what we're looking for is for it to come back down. What we're looking for right now is for it to, what we were looking for, rather. Yeah. I'm going into details for here so that when we are analyzing other charts, it will be easy for us. So, okay. So now it broke it, came back down, broke this very bar, broke it, and gave us a bearish movement. But we were meant to wait for another candle. It is here we're supposed to place our trade. This very spot after here. So meaning that if we have placed our trade, let's give an instance. Excuse me. If we had placed our trade, if we had placed our stop loss would have been placed somewhere above here, and we should have been looking for a 1:2. No, let's do would have been looking for this place somewhere around here because we need something to work with. We need an area to work with. This is the lowest low for that trend. Wait, let me put it here so that you guys can see it. Put the line. So this very line is the lowest low for that trend. But we are putting it here because it was also a peak at that point. So if we're putting it there, meaning our TP is supposed to be somewhere there before, a little before there. So if we have picked that trade, right? Yes, it seems like we're up, but this is not our analysis. This move has already happened, and we have not yet hit TP. I'm just going to keep this around strictly because let's see if our so-called analysis that we're doing all over the place was even the right one, or we might be wrong because it's not really a bad thing for you to be wrong on your analysis. The only thing is that no matter what happens, you should ensure that you're right. Whenever you are right, you use your right to overshadow your wrong. So if this is right, if this is wrong, another trade is wrong. my next, if one out of three is right, or one out of two is right, you should always try to overshadow the wrong. So um, I think that is that for that. So let's let me shrink this now because I don't want it to hinder our current trade, our very current one. So I'm just going to keep it here, like some sort of hidden shadow, and focus on trying to get the make a new analysis for it. So this is what we're working with. This is what we're working with.
Wiley, Wiley.
So I'm back. What? What were we saying? Or where were we? Yeah. So you see now I do my analysis. So for USD card, it is obvious that it is in a bearish trend. Bearish. But just like I said, for AD USD now is not more on the as the major currency pair. It's not more at the major side, it's more like the minority side, the one that is being controlled by AUD. So since USD, the value of USD is dropping, AUD USD is bullish. We're expecting a bullish trend. Then GBP USD gets also bullish. NZD USD supposed to be bullish, so bullish. USD JPY bearish. Uh, USD JPY is meant to be bearish, but I don't know if it is bearish enough. That's the thing. I don't know if it is bearish enough for USD JPY. Should we sideline it? It's supposed to be bearish normally. I don't know. I don't know if it's bearish enough for us to use. But let's analyze it properly. Okay, yes, it's bearish. It's bearish. Down, low, high, still not cross. Low, high. The high could not cross this, so it's still bearish. Low, but it's supposed to be lower than this, but not low enough. So low, high. The high is not high enough. So since none of this, excuse me, since enough for none of these highs broke the highs, the previous high. It's just being bearish, and I think this one is supposed to break it as well. It's at the verge of breaking it, so you can still consider this a bearish move. You still consider, it, but not strong enough. That's the only difference. It's still a bearish move, but not strong enough. So that is that for USD JPY. USD CHF is supposed to be bearish, yes, and yes, it's in a bearish move. Then gold USD is supposed to be bullish and it's bullish. So now that all our trends are in line, it's a very rare scenario. Sometimes we might end up placing out wait, Euro USD, where is it? This is where you are. Ah, thank goodness I remembered something was after gold. So this is supposed to be bullish, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it's bullish. So all of this is usually a rare scenario. Sometimes you might analyze everything and end up seeing not three of these currency pairs not moving in the right direction. We just close them off, the three. Then if we end up seeing one not close, we'll close it off. Or sometimes we might end up seeing almost half and we'll just be left with four. So that is what you're saying now is more like a rare scenario that all of them are in line. So if all of them are in line, which tells us that this is going to be a strong move and we're heading in the right direction. Since no one is going against the will, so it means that we are heading in the right direction. That's what it means. Oh goodness! I just realized now that none of you were seeing this tab. I was wondering why my live was not showing. So you guys have just been in the dark since. Did you guys miss even my analysis on USD card? Oh, flipping way. So ugh. So don't worry, you will understand this analysis, whatever I did here later on. For now, let's just continue because time is already not on our side and the London market will be opening by 8. And before they open, we're supposed to have made our analysis and kept everyone active. So what I was literally saying is that what I was literally saying is very simple. USD card is in it was so when it got here, this very move broke the lower low, the previous low of the market, came up here, met up with this support, sorry, resistance zone here. This very place is a resistance zone. Then pulled all the way back down, broke the support zone, came back to retest. We call this thing retesting. Came back to retest the support zone. So as it broke it, oh goodness, I can't believe we're still redoing what we've already done before. I thought you guys were saying it all. So so it broke this very support, and it was a clean bearish candle. So since we are seeing a clean bearish candle like this, it means that above the support zone, so that no matter what happens, it does not break back up. Then put our take profit 1:2 to be above 1:2. That is one thing. Our take profit has to be above 1:2. A ratio of 1:2. But we don't just want to pick any random ratio. So we needed to the previous markets. So when was this two last seen? I think where the previous bullish trend started was here, but the next low was here. So despite the fact that there's a possibility of our bearish trade to reach here, I like using the one before it just for security purposes to secure our trade. So it was touched by here, 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 here. It kept on serving as a support zone all through. In fact, this was literally a left head, right shoulder situation. So if the both shoulders are resting on this line, that means this line is well more than important in us. So sense is that we have to use that as our, will I say, be careful zone. So, but we don't just want to put our take profit. Let me unlock this so that you guys know. We just don't want to put our take profit somewhere below this line because that is just us being greedy. We don't want to put it somewhere above, somewhere up here. So somewhere above it, because above there's a higher chance of it hitting our TP. So that was meant to be an analysis that was supposed to be done towards the end of yesterday's long session, which is around 5. But we missed it. So we're just keeping this analysis to just as it's not our trade. We have nothing to do with this very trade. We're just keeping the analysis. We're just giving you a breakdown of how the analysis was. So now the major thing we need to find, there are 3 major stages to get a trade. There is the trend. After the trend, you get the confirmation. It is after confirmation you get the trigger. Once you get the trigger, you place your trade. So what we're looking for now is the trend. And for us to get the trend, we've already seen on the financial calendar because no matter technical analysis. See, this is what the previous. Remember, the actual is what will tell us where the thing is actually going, where the market is going. Hopefully it goes in our direction. But as based on the previous, by 1:30 we'll find out because there are 2 news releases that is going to happen by 1:30. And they are forecasting that the value of USD will drop. And it is saying here that yes, according to them, the big banks market and all of that. They're saying that the forecast is going to drop. But coming to the actual market, you can actually I'm saying, previous says that this is retail sales is 0.5%, core retail is 0.3%, and they are forecasting that this. I shall not switch. Don't make the same mistake I keep making. You know what? Let me just know if I can switch this the screen to the entire screen. Yes, and let's see if it will work like that. It's going to. This is more better, so I don't need to be bothered about how the stream is going or if I'm sharing the right screen. So this is it. So for the financial, because this mistake is getting out of hand. So for the financial indicator, it is saying now that two major two major news release is going to happen. It's definitely going to affect the market, the retail sales and the core retail sales. And they are both happening by 1:30. They are forecasting that USD, the value of United States dollar, is going to drop by 1:30. They are forecasting that. But the actual is going to tell us what is really going to happen. But for now, we're just going to work with their forecast. So the US dollar is going to drop. That's what financial indicator is telling. Now coming to the technical indicator, as you can see, it was in a bullish trend, then all of a sudden switched to a bearish trend. So this card is bearish. Let's go to AUD. Since USD is on the other side of the pair, is the minority pair, is showing a bullish trend. So GBP USD is supposed to be bullish and it's showing a bullish trend. NZD USD is supposed to be bullish and it's showing a bullish trend. USD JPY is supposed to be bearish and it's showing a bearish trend. Right? Okay, I think this is the one that was giving us small doubts, or we cleared the doubts when we expanded the screen. Yes, it's a bearish trend. Still never broken the highs of the market. It always respected all the highs of the market, so it's still a bearish trend. Um, as for USD JPY, USD CHF supposed to be bearish and it's bearish. Gold USD bullish and it's bullish. It is not meant to be here. So let's cover it up. So now, oh goodness. So now all the trends are in line, which is a rare scenario. We're already behind schedule. So let's move over to the analysis. So for us to do the analysis, we need to find the resistance zone and all of that. So for this one, this could be acknowledged. This very side could be acknowledged as the support zone. This acknowledged as the resistance zone. Down to tighten the space a little. I'm going back. Oh goodness. And yeah. So let's look at the analysis now. Let me delete this first. Or let me leave it. Let me leave it. So I'm here. Yo, so hey guys, I'm back. So toilet. Instead of that, oh goodness. Instead of that, we should raise the bar to the 1:5 ratio. After all, we're seeing a strong bullish trend, strong one. So yeah, let's rank things. Why I'm saying 1:5 because this trigger might come. The trigger makes this the take profit not up to 1:2 ratio. Because if it's not up to 1:2, then so targeting we should be targeting high. So yeah, that is that for that. So we're expecting the trigger to come in after here. So let's think this is the only promising one so far. Mm, mhm. So yeah, that is that. And my biggest problem, let's keep things running. So that is what more promising I put it up. The more promising it is, the higher it is on what do you call this? The list. The more promising it is, the higher it is on the list. So thankfully, this is supposed to be a bullish trend. So this is supposed to be the bullish trend. It's supposed to be a bullish trend. So since it's going to be a bullish trend, we'll base it. Oh, my brain has literally left me. So we're trying to find something because the problem with bullish trends like this is that we need to go all the way back to find something to hold all the way back. So this is looking promising. Let's tag these 3 points. I'm like I feel like this one has already hit a trigger. This one has already gotten to a trigger. All we need is for it to go up, create some sort of confirmation, then we are we are ready to mingle. So add this on. The next one is the fine. So what we are hoping for is for it to break up, give us second confirmation. Oh, this is beautiful. This one is a double top. So we will use the second one as the TP. Any of them could be. We will use this one as TP1 as the final TP. It depends on what we see. But I didn't even create the behind the scenes. That is downwards. The one that is behind it. Is this one enough? That's my question. Okay. Yeah, if this line is enough, it already has double a lot of this engaged. This very line, so we'll use this one as our stop loss. So if we're using this one as our stop loss, and our trigger is around here, meaning we'll be targeting up here, which is too high. The stop loss is too high. Let's zoom in. Let's move it to 13 minutes. Let's know if we can catch something. We can catch something at 30 minutes. You can create some sort of wedge. It sounds so weird when I say it wedge, like some sort of wedge. I'm seeing something. How do I use here? But it's too high. Okay, let's use the two. Let's place it. Let's place the two. Let's place this one and this one. Yes. So let's see 25 minutes. It's also be a bullish trend. So let's see. So there's a lot of things were clipped up here. So I don't think I'll use this. Maybe I'll use this one because it's more secure. As you can see. This one. How did actually in a very possible buy right now. Yo, GBP USD is moving mad. Hmm. Let's see. Let's zoom in more. Hmm. It came up, so refused. So break it. Give me like if it breaks it, give me a bullish candle after immediately after breaking it. Then we're ready to take this trade. This is already trade. This is the most promising out of all of them. So this is like on our number one list, the most promising. The most promising. So this is going to be a possible buy. But out of all of them, the most promising. So it's going to be like you now see that GBP is going to be like the number one there. I'm expecting it to come back. So for now, I'm just going to go silent and be doing the analysis in the background. So that's what I'm going to do for now. Which one?
Look at you. You are not telling me I don't see my shoe inside that machine. That's what you guys be talking about. Thing I have to do with shoe. When somebody, I think that I've been doing 4 5 and I've been seeing like it. And each time I come out from there and complain, these are people I'm not seeing. I don't know what's too much.
I was not aware.
You see that one is here now.
But I watched all your this and that time.
You watch all of them. The ones that are not started using it.
You would have at least just showed me this.
I showed you. This kind of one. I just get into this. I need to go and do that. I need to go to work. In one. I think by 7 o'clock, we need to of that school. So that we can comment. The way she instructed one person that we don't do that. Say the new man, I'm getting your child, you don't want to say change the child. If the man says something from the lesson, you're not going to do it. Put the child in the school that's in our. If somebody can be saying something like that, they don't send you a hand. So that's the child in the school that's in our.
Maybe child even go to the border. This is 54. 54. For me, I read it right. You'll be then.
We just do one. You see, I give her 9 minutes. But we are going to go with one in case of the mission.
What's so much sense, man? I mean, this guy doesn't look convenient.
I've got that to show now.
Okay.
Wow.